Hello everyone, here from the capital of Oman, Muscat. Got a lot of traffic behind me, hopefully you can hear me clearly. So this is a trip that we only planned 4 days ago. We were supposed to go to Israel for Easter, but yeah, the situation's not very good there. There's a lot of fighting going on, even people dying, so we didn't really want to go there during Easter. So we changed our plans and got on a flight from Jordan here to Oman. So that's the first time that we've ever booked like a trip 4 days before. So we haven't had a long time to plan. And right now the area that we're in is called Mutrah. So this is like the popular spot where tourists stay. So we're just staying in a hotel over there that we'll show later on. And it's really nice, it's just low buildings. I think by law in Oman, the buildings have to be low, so it's not like Dubai with giant buildings everywhere. And they're white as well, so it looks really nice. You can already see the huge mountains in the background. You're going to be seeing a lot of that in Oman. And this area also seems to be a port, because you have like a big cruise ship here. So it seems like an interesting area. We're going to check it out later on. Got a nice walkway here. The only problem is it's like an oven, right?
Yeah, like even at night it's so hot. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do this, because just like walking from the hotel to here we are already melting. So I'm not sure how the trip's gonna go, but yeah, we're here. We have to try to enjoy it.
The water actually looks quite nice here. I know there are some beaches, so we might check that out in this vlog. Looks pretty clear, can see some fish in there as well. So we're not going to be exploring Mutrah straight away, because we want to head to a mosque, which is a famous attraction, the biggest mosque in Oman, and it closes at 11 o'clock. That's every day. I think it only opens for like 3 hours for tourism. So yeah, we're going to head there and then we'll come back here and explore Mutrah. So I think Carol's got some app that's like Uber of Oman.
Yeah, it's called Old Taxi.
Old Taxi?
Old Taxi, yeah, and it's like an Uber but for taxis. So hope we can save some money.
Yeah, because the taxis around here don't do meters, right? You just gotta go off whatever price they charge.
Yeah,
so we'll get screwed over.
We don't like that, so it's better to have the app there, because it already tells you the price.
Yeah. So we have entered the mosque now, Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque here. It's actually free, there's no price to pay to enter. I didn't know that. So obviously here there is a dress code, so yeah, you gotta stay all covered up, men and women, but women have to use the, is it called a veil? I don't even know. Burqa.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. And then me, I have to wear like a long sleeve here. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're coming here. Nice garden area too, isn't it?
Yeah, everything is very well kept, like all the flowers and everything. There's a beautiful garden on the outside too. We saw when we were coming here.
Maybe we can walk around it quickly after.
Yeah.
In the heat.
No.
In general, that's Muscat. Everything is like super modern, super well kept, super clean. Just a really nice place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the rich oil and gas countries here in the Middle East, so yeah, everything's just super nice. Oh, look at this for a beautiful entrance. The shiny floor as well. So I think this is our first like modern mosque, right? We've been to many historic ones.
Yeah, because I think in most of the countries, the mosques are not for tourists.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah, so like sometimes we pass some, but we cannot enter. And yeah, it's gonna be our first time seeing a modern mosque.
Yeah, I'm excited. So you gotta put your shoes or your flip-flops in this shoe rack here. Gotta go barefoot inside. Wow, look at the designs already. So this is our first room. Not exactly sure what this room is. There's no sign or anything. Loving the doorways though. Huge doorways, super intricate designs, beautiful designs. We're at a beautiful courtyard area now. I don't know the proper terms of the places in a mosque. Not very familiar with it. It is super beautiful. Everything looks so shiny around here. I always like the Arabic art. We've seen it in India, even in Portugal as well. Wow, so this is by far the most impressive room so far. Gigantic prayer room.
Yeah, and the ceiling, like everywhere, it's beautiful. So many details.
Yeah, so much art.
Yeah.
Also the carpet as well. Art everywhere. So this mosque has a capacity of 25,000 people from what I read. I don't know how many people you'd fit in this room, but yeah, it'd be a lot. Man, that ceiling is something else though. The chandelier is enormous. Yeah, so literally everything you look at has amazing designs all over. There's almost not a single object that's not a piece of art here. Look at that window as well. It is just one big work of art.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing.
So from what I read, this took about 6 years to build. I think it was opened in 2001. And it's named after the ruler at the time, Sultan Qaboos. That's why it has that name. He was the ruler of Oman for 50 years. At the time of his death, he was the longest ruler in the Arab world. I mean, 50 years, that's a crazy amount of time. Man, because everything's white, the sun reflects. You have to walk around squinting. Or get glasses like Carol.
Yeah, best option.
Yeah, the better option. So we are back in Mutrah now. I forgot to mention the price of the taxi before. It was 5 riyals, and that's for about a 20-minute drive. And here we're gonna go to a market, I think. I want more clothes made out of linen. Really good for this weather. It almost feels like I'm not wearing anything, especially when there's a breeze. You can feel it on your body, so I want more clothes like this. And we're also gonna head to the fort that you can see back there. There's a fort, so I think that's about 10 minutes away. Not going to be fun walking up there though. Really nice, the buildings here, right? The traditional ones.
I think the majority are white, but with a little bit of color. It's very beautiful, I think.
Yeah, it's very nice. So this area of Mutrah is more like the old Muscat. You don't really get modern buildings, but yeah, I prefer older buildings like this. Got the balconies here as well. And this is the mosque that's in Mutrah. Really nice blue mosque. Got an old looking wall and door here. I don't think you can go in this one though if you're not Muslim. I think there's a sign saying Muslims only, so yeah, that's not for tourists really. So this is the entrance to the main market here, which they call the Mutrah SOUQ. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a shaded area, so a bit cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you'll find all sorts of stuff here. That's some cool artwork of Muscat. Pretty sure there must be loads of clothes here made out of linen.
Yeah, I think so.
All nice and colourful.
Welcome.
Hello. 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 You have clothes for men? Like this?
Shirt?
You have? Like linen?
We don't have.
No? There is here?
Shirt and
To the left. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we went through the market and asked around, but nowhere had like linen like this thin. They had linen, but it just seemed really thick. And then I said, oh, is there any other stores? And they said no, so yeah, I guess I can't buy anything this thin. Like the one that you were using at the mosque is like this, right?
Yeah.
Like super thin.
We bought both in Brazil and...
Need to go back to Brazil then.
Yeah, no. I'm sure other places have this, just not here in the market.
Oh well.
Yeah.
And this is another one of the entrances. Pretty cool. Even around here it's nice. Look at that, there's like a old watchtower up there. I don't know if you can go up there. Some more mosques. Mosques all over the place here. And now we're gonna head to the fort then. So you probably noticed that entire market, pretty much everybody there was Indian. Lots of Indians live and work here, so in our hotel pretty much everyone's Indian as well. And you can tell who's Omani because they wear white and they have like these little hats on, so that's how you can tell who's from Oman and who isn't. Only those guys can wear those clothes. And another thing is the taxi drivers here, you have to be from Oman. So immigrants can't be taxi drivers here, you have to be Omani. Carol can't wait to walk up these stairs.
Can't wait to go back to the hotel.
In the AC.
Yeah, it's very hot.
Yeah.
And like my blood pressure is not well today. It's too low because of the heat.
Need some Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah, even for like a Brazilian this is some intense Middle Eastern heat. And the ticket was 2 reals to enter. That's per person. And I think there's like 100 steps right here. Looks like a big fort. Bigger than it looked from the outside. Alright, Carol's found her spot for the rest of the day. I'll explore the fort, you just stay here, alright?
And you tell me how it is later.
Yeah, I'll work on the video. See you in 30 minutes. Bye. Second thoughts, I'm gonna join Carol here. Put my head right in front of the AC. This is why I wanted to come up here, because I could tell you get some amazing views. Oh, look how nice it looks that way. The walkway is really nice around Mutrah. And then from here you'll get the best views of Mutrah probably. Really like how everything's white though. I didn't know that with the brown mountains in the background. Yeah, since we weren't planning to come here, we really knew nothing about this area at all, right?
Yeah, but actually this is the type of scenery that I always had in mind when I thought about Middle East before coming here. Of course, like the mountains and the low buildings, like white buildings, and the ocean, which is the Gulf we call it?
Gulf of Oman, I think.
Gulf of Oman, yeah. This is the image that I had in my mind.
Yes, I was mentioning about the watchtowers. There's loads. There's one here, one over there in the distance, one there, one there, one there, one all the way up there, some back there as well. Watchtowers everywhere. An interesting fact about this fort is it's not an Omani fort, it's a Portuguese fort. So the Portuguese built this in 1580 and they occupied Oman for 143 years. I didn't even know that the Portuguese had occupied Oman. It was around the time when they had occupied the south of India. So Oman was kind of on the way heading towards India, so that's why they fortified this area to protect their like spice trade route. Yeah, all the cannons look like different shapes and sizes. Good protection for the bay from here. The English cannon, 12-pounder, probably from 1720. Here they have more modern weapons. Look at that one. A lot better using this than the cannon, I guess. Rifled gun which is sighted to 5,000 yards and was intended for port defense during the Second World War. Man, so this just must be so intense for the locals that are doing Ramadan, no water. Like me and Carol are basically feeling ill from it being so hot. I guess the locals just don't walk around at all. We see some working though, but yeah, no water in this. And this is the most strict place we've come during Ramadan. There's literally nothing open at all. It was very difficult for us to eat yesterday. We had to order on an app because even the fast food place here, like KFC, wasn't open. But we was able to order like McDonald's, so I don't know how it's going to be over the next few days, especially because we're going to travel to places further away, less visited. So if the capital here, if everything's shut in the capital, I don't know how it's going to be when we go to the lesser visited place. Just have to wing it. So just like many old Arabic towns and cities, you have these little alleyways linking the different streets. We always see these kind of places. Got a cool spot here in the shade. Yes, I think pretty much every like old Arabic town that we've been to has had little alleyways like this. Doesn't seem to be any stores or anything on this one though, maybe just houses where people live. So down this alleyway there's actually like a watchtower here of some sort, or a part of a castle. Didn't expect to find that down here. Where do we go, Carol? In the maze?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe this way. So from what I read in the past, normally these little tiny alleyways for shade, like now, keep out of the sun, and apparently also for defense as well, because it's kind of hard for invaders to come in and know where they're going, because it's like through this maze.
Good smell of Indian food.
Yeah, lots of Indian food here. The restaurant that we went to yesterday had all the Indian dishes, didn't it?
Yeah.
We've now come to one of the beaches just about 10 minutes away from Mutrah, where we're staying. This one is called QURUM beach. I think that's how you pronounce it. So around Muscat I don't think you really get like spectacular beaches. I think this is as good as it gets. Like kind of grey kind of sand. I don't think the water's that clear either. I think you got to go down south to get the nicer beaches in Oman, not in Muscat. We weren't thinking about beaches anyway when we came to Oman, right?
No, yeah. I wonder how the water temperature is.
Oh, we can try it out. We don't have swimwear on, but we can get our feet wet at least.
Warm.
Yeah, it is warm. Oh, I want to go in now. It's really warm though. Oman Gulf water. Oh, got my pants wet. Quite nice on this side though. You got these like little cliffs. It's like the Algarve.
Yeah, the Algarve of Middle East.
Yeah. Let's head this way then. So regarding this country with bikinis, obviously it's not part of their culture for their women to wear bikinis here, but seems to be just like Egypt and Jordan, that there's specific areas for like tourists where you can still wear bikinis with no issues. So like this place here, over there is a private beach for that hotel there. So yeah, we could see some ladies in bikinis there, but you won't find any here on the public beaches. So maybe all the places in the Middle East have these like little areas where it's kind of allowed.
Yeah, I think if the hotel is like for international tourists, I think they will have like a pool or something that you can wear bikini in that area. But like on public beaches, like you said, I don't think anything bad will happen to the lady if they wear bikini, but it's just not something normal. So.
You'll get stared at.
Yeah, probably, because like you said, it's not part of the people's culture here.
Yeah, so like when we were in Egypt, we'd usually search online beforehand, see if it's normal or not. And when we went to that area near the Libya border, SHUWA Oasis, it said that it wasn't really that normal. We did see one lady still in a bikini and everybody staring at her, obviously all the guys, but you could tell already that it wasn't so normal there. So that's why in that video Carol was a bit more covered up. She had like a t-shirt on, some shorts, and not a bikini. So that's what we're kind of doing around here right now. We just search online and yeah, see what's suitable or not.
It's nighttime now, we're having dinner here in Mutrah, and Chris just ordered the largest lassi I've ever seen.
Yeah, I asked for large and I got extra large.
Yeah.
Never expected it to be that big.
I hope it's tasty.
It is, it's really good. Mango lassi.
So I just ordered a fish fillet with vegetables and french fries, and Chris is trying a traditional dish.
Yeah, this is called a SHUWA, traditional Omani dish. Everyone says you gotta try this in Oman. So this is a lamb that has been roasted in an oven that is dug into the ground, and apparently it's been roasted for like almost a day, so a long time.
Oh,
it's
wow.
actually really soft. I thought it would be like hard like lamb, but yeah, it's just like really soft lamb.
Maybe that's why it took so long for it to be ready.
Yeah, it's like super juicy, really moist, and tastes like an Indian dish. Very spicy.
I was gonna say the smell is like of an Indian food.
Yeah, there's some like Indian style spices in there. Whoa, the spice is kicking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Hot, very hot.
In this hot weather. Whoa. I think I've bit into something extra spicy just now.
Yeah. That's why you need an extra large lassi.
Yeah. Really good though. And then besides that, it's just rice and bits of garlic, roasted garlic, some sort of sauce here as well. Good food. How is your food as well? Not Omani.
No, just regular fish fillet. Yeah, it's very good. I like this sauce, but I have no idea what it's made of.
It's not like avocado or something?
No.
It's like the same color.
Yeah.
You got the French fries. I'm still recovering from that first bite. Extra spicy. You can see there's some like little red bits in there. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the spice, the culprit. So that's it for this video. It's the next morning now and we're just packing up to go on a road trip. And this is the hotel that we stayed in, so it's called Nassim Hotel. Around $52 a day, and that includes breakfast, so pretty good. Once again, separate beds though. Here in the Middle East, it seems like they always give us places with separate beds. I don't know what the deal with that is. And you do get great views from this hotel, so really good location. So as I mentioned, we are going on a road trip now. We got a rental car, and yeah, we'll show all that in the next video. So if you like this video, just drop a like to support us. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.